This is insane. Is it? Can I even fit in here?
Probably not. Well, there's boxing gear and stuff there.
Oh my gosh, you've got a wardrobe.
Nah, my mate lent me the Caravan, so it's... Have a look in there.
What?
Get in there.
What on earth? This is where all the magic happens.
This is where I go to sleep at night.
Magic Matty Harris's magical love palace.
We wouldn't quite call it a palace. I've got a towel up there for a blind.
So, why a caravan then? Why? How did that come about?
It was free. My mate lent it me.
Yeah.
And get the training easier. I can train a lot better. I can rest in between my sessions easier. So why not?
So when you say you can get to training easier, this is on your trainer's property, isn't it?
Yep, right outside his house.
So why don't you just stay in his house then?
He's got a family, he's got a daughter and space in there. And plus I like my own space.
Okay, fair enough.
It's nice to just be able to come in here and just chill out.
Yeah.
I need to go get some more pillows and stuff though. These aren't mine and they're a bit dirty. These are, but they're crappy. You got from Mazda. So is the duvet. I've got to put these things. It's one of my tracksuits down the side of there to stop the. There's like two. The mattress is like split into two bits.
Yeah.
So there's like this bit and then it splits down the middle there. So I've got to put these there to stop it from sliding apart.
Wow.
Otherwise it's not comfy. But
So how long are you in here for?
7 weeks, 6 weeks. I'm staying here until I've got to go down to London then. I need to go get some more water.
Yeah, your special £1 toilet water from...
Yeah, Morrison's.
Yep.
Get a sponsorship. Yorkshire Vale. Spring
Yorkshire
water.
Vale. You need to get some sponsorships.
Yeah, I know. It was well, get me out of here or pimp it up a little bit.
Pimp it up.
This is
Pimp my caravan.
breakfast. Well, a little bit of breakfast. I've had eggs and other stuff. Just
Yeah,
and
just, you went to the shop and didn't ask me if I wanted anything.
That's my dessert. Yeah, no, I had to go get little bits of clothing and stuff for today.
Okay.
Got a candle because when I first got here, Caravan didn't smell very nice. The air was all stale and shit, so got a nice candle. Keeps light at night because there's no electric in here.
Wow.
And keeps you warm. So
it's a good thing it's summer. Because
You know
I really wouldn't want to be staying here in winter.
You tell me it's summer, but at night it's cold. Like, it still gets cold in here. I don't even know why. It's just freezing here at night. Yeah. I'm really not sure. Cleaning products. Got that stuff.
Bit of the old hand
Antibacterial, yeah.
Bit of the old hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer I got. Obviously the matches for the candle. Spoon. Fridge don't work. It's empty. I told you there was no electric in here.
This is hardcore.
I don't even know what's in there.
I don't even want. I'm scared of
Just
what's going to jump out.
Yeah.
If I'm honest.
These are all empty. I haven't looked at it actually.
So how many nights have you been in here?
3 now. Yeah.
And how are you finding it? Like, seriously?
It's alright. That's why I'm going shop today, get some more pillows and stuff. Apart from that, it's alright.
And did you live far from here anyway?
Yeah, about 45 minutes an hour. So it's just more convenient. Do you know what I mean? I've got to be up for training that way. I'm there on time. I can rest in between my sessions because I'm training up the road. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Otherwise, I would be. For that, I used to have to, in between training, just sleep in my car. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah, you needed that then.
Yeah, so it's just nice to have a little place just to crash in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely a little place.
Yeah, it's but it don't need to be too much. Cause I'm not here too much during the day anyway, other than in between training. Then I'm just lying down, so I don't need to be standing up or anything. So it does a job, doesn't it?
Camp life, I like it. So how does it like prepare your mindset then to get ready for fighting, because you're away from everyone? Fair enough, you're with your trainer, but now it's like you're used to like being at home, getting up, going to training, friends, family, etc. How is that now that you're in this TARDIS?
You know what? For training and that, I prefer staying here. Because as I said, it gives you just time to focus in on what you've got to do. So that's all you think about. So obviously I'll have a little break at the weekends. On a Saturday or Sunday or something, I'll go home, see my family. But other than that, it's just it's nice to be able to just focus on the job that I've got to do. So yeah, I like it, man. It's not that I like spending time on myself anyway, so it's not really too tough. Like, it's pretty easy. Just clip a couple of podcasts on or something like that, and just relax.
Oh, so you got a bit of internet then?
Yeah. I've got the Wi-Fi.
He's giving you a password.
Yeah. I got 4G as well, but yeah. Pretty simple, right? But that's, well, when you're preparing for a fight, that's how your life should be. It should just be simple, straightforward stuff. Not got too much stuff to be thinking about or too much stuff to be doing. It's easy, isn't it?
True.
Nice.
True. So how do you deal with distractions then? Say, for example, like, I don't know, you're a young guy, you're going to start getting a bit of attention and stuff. How will you, like, deal with that? How does Matty Harris deal with that kind of distraction?
I don't really get distracted. There's nothing that could distract me from what I want to do. So it's not really even a thing. Like it's not something that crosses my mind or anything like that. Because as I say, I'm here to do a job, and this is what I'm working towards in my life. So you don't even get distracted. There's nothing that could even compete with the goals that I've set myself. So it's not really, as I said, you're not really going to get distracted.
And those goals that you've set yourself, walk us through them, because, you know, I'm glad to be here with you going through your journey. What are the goals that you've set for yourself?
Obviously, over the first 12 months, I get my first, probably have between 4 and 6 fights, so maybe 6 fights. So 18 months. As I said, it's for me the earlier stages of my career. The first 4 years are just going to be about progression. Before I start me pushing on for titles or anything like that, from what I've been told anyway, it's only going to be about progression. So getting you ready to be able to push for them titles. So it's not about going in there and starting people early. It's about, as long as I'm learning on the job, that kind of thing, that's all that matters. Then after that, British, by the time I'm 26-ish, European and Commonwealth as well, then on to World Honours, and then eventually unifying the division, becoming undisputed. So, but that's going to be a little way off. Like we're talking between 8 and 10 years down the line. So, but yeah, it's good to have them goals to be able to work towards anyway. So
yeah, 100%. You've got quite a mature mindset as well. I think, you know, due to your age, you are young in the game, so you've got time to play with. So you can set out a nice scheduled strategy on where you want to get to over a period of time. I hear the reflection of your coaches and your manager with building you properly, taking you through correctly and slowly, getting you all of that experience. So eventually you can start going for those titles. Do you think that your age, I mean, that's my opinion, do you think that your age has got a massive benefit to where you're going to end up in your career based on some heavyweights that are slightly older?
Yeah, of course, because as I said, I'm only 21, so I've got a lot more time to, as I said, I've got a lot more time on my hands. Time is on my side, so as I said, as opposed to turning pro, 27, 28, 29, when some of that's coming off the back of GB and whatnot, then they're in a hurry and they've got to not only just get adapted to the pro game, they've also got to push on. Whereas me, I've got time to firstly adapt to the pro game, training life, all that kind of stuff.
Almost like feel it out.
Yeah, exactly. I've got time on my side, so I've got time do more developing around pro boxing, because pro boxing and amateur boxing are very, very different. A lot of people say they're two different sports in a way, and I kind of agree they are, apart from you both get punched in the face. You get punched in the face in both of them, so are they that different? But yeah, so even the size of the gloves, the crowds, the ring walks, everything is different. So yeah, as I said, I've got a lot of time to get adapted to these things, get accustomed to them before pushing on. So as I said, I don't want to become too complacent, because then that's when you start to fall behind and you stop progressing. But I'm also aware of that. A, I have time on my side, and B, that there is still a rate I have to be progressing at, because there's stuff I want to achieve by the time 25, 30, and hopefully maybe retire around 36, 35, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think, yeah, because this is a sport that you can't continue forever, so you've literally got to maximise on the time you've got.
Yeah.
But your approach is a very sensible and mature one. Yeah, interesting time ahead. I know you've mentioned that there's a possible fight date coming soon, so we're going to move on to your training in preparation for that. Yeah. Sparring. Talk to me about sparring that you've got coming up, that you've got lined up.
I've got some sparring on Friday this week, but I like to spar frequently before my fights. I'd want to have a long period of time sparring, because for me sparring helps you get accustomed to the fights and that kind of stuff. Although yeah, they're different and whatnot, but helps tune your timing, your range, and all that kind of stuff. So I think the thing's gonna slam.
It's all right.
But yeah, as I say, I like doing quite a bit of sparring, so I'm gonna try and spar 3 times a week for the next 4 or 5 weeks. I think we'll maybe stop 10 days out, or that's what he said. I wanted to continue. I'd happily spar in the week of my fight on the Monday or something. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going for the next 5 weeks, I think, trying to get in as much sparring as possible. I think we've got some sparring with Gorman coming up again, but I've said that's for Max to sort out. I don't really know too much about it. I don't really ask or have anything to do with him sparring. He tells me, and you just get on with it. Yeah, and I just turn up. So
quite disciplined, aren't you?
Yeah, you have to be. Oh, as I say, it's hard enough games it is, let alone if you're undisciplined. So
yeah,
I say it's part of the sport, isn't it? If you want to be good at something, you kind of got to go 100% in.
And we know that you are sort of training with your original coach, Edwin, and you've had some training from Max.
Yeah.
How are you finding that then as a fighter, listening to 2 different trainers, and how do you think that will benefit your boxing ability?
Well, I've been working with Max again for 18 months, something like that. Not obviously every week, but on and off kind of thing. But even then, Max has been in the gym every week for the past 2 years, 18 months. So he's seen me developing, and he knows what kind of style I have alongside Edwin. So they've been in the gym together. Obviously, they're both going to have slightly different takes on it, but they're not silly, and they're willing to come together, and so we can reach a common ground and kind of know where I'm going with my style and how they want me to box and all that kind of stuff, and with my training. So yeah, as I say, it works well. Plus, they're both experienced in their own right. They've both got been around boxing for I don't know,
what, 30 plus years, isn't it?
Yeah, 30 plus years each.
Yeah.
So exactly, they've got a lifetime of experience between them. So I can't, as I said, you can't really knock it. And they're although they've got their own experience levels, so they're gonna. I don't even know how to put this into words. So
no, I get it. It's kind of like amalgamates into one.
Yeah, exactly. They've they're both bright, and they know how to voice their opinion. So it's good to have. They're not conflicting opinions. So if one thinks one thing, one thinks the other, they won't put it across to me like that. They'll talk and come to a common ground on what I need to do to get to that next level.
Yeah.
So as I said, it's good. And plus, one might see something that the other doesn't, and the other might see something that the other doesn't. So I said it's good to have as many eyes as possible, really. Help you develop.
100%. Yeah. And because you're sort of like a hidden entity, you know, you've come off, you've turned pro quite early in your boxing career, that's something, you know, that we think, wow, he's turning pro so quickly. What would you have to say to people that would say it's too soon? Why didn't you go and have some more experience out there in the field? What would you say to viewers that think that?
So just kind of watch and see. It's for me, as I said. I don't know. Obviously, experience does play a part in it, but as I said, people react to the situations differently. Obviously, some people need more time to be able to adjust to fighting and stuff like that. Whereas, as I said, I'd like to think anyway, and I've shown to myself that I can adjust quite quickly. So, as I said, I'm not in any rush. I'm going to take my time. So, it's a learning process. So why I don't know why I would have to stick around in the amateurs for. As I said, it's apples and oranges. It's similar, but it's not the same. You've got as I said, amateur fighting, the 3-minute rounds, like you come out flying at each other. Professional boxing, the pace is slowed down. Obviously, in the rare occasion, especially in the heavyweights, but in the rare occasion, you obviously get the heavyweights that come out flying at each other and go to war and whatnot. Which at some point in your career, probably in my career anyway, I'm going to have to do, which I haven't got a problem with, it is what it is. But as I said, the pace is slowed down, you got time to pick your shots. And I had more of a professional style anyway, even when I was in the amateurs. I like to pick my shots a little bit more, counter punch, lead off sometimes. But I was never one of those fighters that's going to come forward and throw 101 punches. Just, do you know what I mean? Because as I said, amateur boxing is more about the point scoring. So the professional style suited me a lot better anyway. So yeah.
Now it's quite interesting you say that, because I've watched you on the pads. You've done some work with Max and with Edwin, and I'd describe your style as very loose and heavy. Quite a relaxed style. I don't like to call names, but I am going to call 2 names. I'm going to call Muhammad Ali and Tyson Fury. Because of the style, very, very Fury-esque, the way that you're loose and heavy, because it looks like you're tapping those pads, but you can hear the power. And there was a few times, obviously, if the shots had gone through the pads, I'm sure a couple of the trainers would have been on the floor. And that's just from watching you on the pads. You know, we're interested to obviously see you spar. That we won't be able to show, but we'll be able to show some clips. And then move on to obviously getting that, you know, pro debut out the way where we can really see what you're made of. But I'm going to give an opinion, and I do believe that you will be one of these heavyweights that are knocking people out.
Yeah, of course. That's what we're going for anyway. But as I said, there's not many heavyweights these days that actually have that explosive, fast twitch power, that genuine concussive power to be able to switch someone's lights off with a single punch. So there's a lot of heavyweights out there that will be able to stop people or maybe hurt them with accumulative shots. But in terms of one-punch knockout power, I could think maybe, well, Anthony Joshua, definitely Deontay Wilder. Could you think of anyone else? No. But there's a lot of heavyweights. Obviously, heavyweights are generally heavy-handed, so they've got that clubbing power and whatnot. But
as in the one-shot power you are looking at.
Yeah, I've got, hopefully, as I said, I'd like to think anyway, from what I've shown and what I've shown to myself and what I've been able to do in the gym and in the ring, I got that power to be able to switch someone's lights out with one punch, which is rare, and you don't really get that amongst the bigger people, because most of the time they're just heavy-handed and they're not as fast and all that kind of stuff, which as I get because they're big blokes, but there's not many people that have that power anyway. I can't really think of anyone like that.
I am really interested to see your debut, just to see what you're going to do. Tom Dallas hopefully is going to be getting that match sorted out. Probably as we're speaking, he's probably doing that. But it'd be interesting to know who your opponent is. Obviously, you're not going to go against somebody, you know, too difficult. But hopefully it'd be an interesting match so we could actually see your skill base put into, you know, motion. Yeah,
I know. And to be honest, as I said, I don't care who I box. It's for me. professional boxing journey is about me and what I can do, not about who's put in front of me. So as I said, I'm going in there to do what I can do, and as I said, I don't really care about these people as individuals. Do you know what I mean? They're just targets put in front of me. So, but yeah, I'm gonna. I know I can punch, but that's not something I have to rely on when I box. And I don't. Like I said, I don't want to have to rely on that, because then that's how you become very one-dimensional, which is not always a good thing, because it makes you predictable, that kind of thing. So I'd want to be able to rely on my boxing ability, but know that I have got it in the locker if I need to be able to put it on someone and knock them out. So anyway.
Sorry, I don't
Mate,
do
get out
my,
of my
I don't
interview. What are you
do
doing?
That's why I
miming.
just wanted a cup of tea, because you ain't going to offer it. He's not a guest here anymore. He lives here.
Okay.
So I thought he'd have offered you one, but I'll offer you. Do you want a cup of tea?
I would not like a cup of tea, but
Okay.
if you've got black coffee.
Black coffee? Is there black coffee there?
You don't do back off.
I ain't got tea. I've got tea.
Okay, well, let's just have water.
Oh.
I got a bottle of water.
No, no,
You don't want a
No,
bottle of water?
That might not be a bottle of
no,
water.
no.
It's
Fresh
In fact,
Morrison's
I'll-
Yorkshire Ale,
I will take.
spring water.
I will
Fresh,
take
delicious.
myself to a shop
Ooh.
and get something from there. Yeah, I'm just having a look at his
The old Caravan.
humble abode.
That's quite nice, isn't it?
It's alright, isn't it? Got space for my boxing gear and all that kind of stuff. Got
Carpet.
yeah, only there. But why are you interrupting my interview for?
I started being a host. That's what I do. That's what I'm saying.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Mate, listen.
Go on.
Step out of line, mate, and I'll evict you. Right?
These two are at it again.
Mate, you already seen, and
Yeah.
I'm sure the camera's seen what happened
Yeah, I know, mate, but we both know
when you
that's
stepped
not
out of
what
line
happened.
yesterday. You
Max
know what I
called
mean?
me last night.
Hamstringitis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
really.
I didn't lose. I didn't lose. My body failed me. I didn't lose. Anyhow,
Why
Max,
did your body fail you? Because I
Max-
put it in such immense pressure that you couldn't
Yeah,
cope with me.
yeah. When you
Simple.
get in shape, you won't be immense pressure. Anyhow, I was
I'm
holding
in
you
shape.
up, mate. You in that wrestle, I was holding you up.
You were
Trying to make you look good.
bollocks. So you holding me?
Language,
That
mate.
is-
Your mother might see this. Language.
That's not true.
Yeah,
She might
actually,
see it.
I'm going to send it to her and
Mum.
highlight it. Anyhow, Max phoned me last night and he said, Edwin, listen, that's got to stop. And I said, I know, Max, I know. He said,
Because
"You're
next
go-
time,
you're going to hurt
it
him."
might not just
I
be
said,
the
I'm just
hamstring
telling you
that
what
goes.
Max said.
Do you know
You're
what I
going to
mean?
hurt him. And I said, I know, mate.
You're gonna hurt.
Yeah,
Matty.
yeah, because he
Max.
knows there's
Oh,
levels.
Wait, oh, you thought you said
And
you
he
were
said,
gonna
Edwin, do
hurt
you know how you held him up? It was unbelievable. And I said, I know, I just held him up. Anyhow, mate, I'm going to go in.
Held who up with what? I don't remember you
fell.
holding anything
You
up.
fell, and I tried to keep you up. Mate,
When was this?
you've got to be champ. I'm trying to help you out, mate.
No, because that's
me
not
to
what the
help you.
video footage shows. The
Yes,
video
yeah.
footage
Yeah,
shows
because
me
you got the wrong
clearly-
angle. Wrong angle. It's all about angles. We
it-
know what happened, mate.
You
really
shooting
know.
pathetically
Mate, listen.
for a single leg
Yeah, listen.
takedown.
Mate,
Me
who put
flipping
you
you
to
on
bed
your
last
ass,
night?
make
I
you look
put
like
you
you
to
done
bed
it.
last
Fuck you,
night.
fuck you, fuck
Put
you.
him to bed last night. He went to bed without his supper. That's the sort of standard level we've got here. Right, and I'm putting my
Careful,
hand.
the caravan
Yeah,
might
yeah.
collapse.
Yeah, no, I can actually tell where he is in the camera. It just.
Oh my lord.
Well, anyhow,
I'll get something.
Get out of here,
Excellent.
man.
I'll get something.
Yo, Ed, get out of here, man.
Oh god.
wipe your face.
Shades.
Oh
Asda,
my
toilet
god.
paper.
This is terrible.
Guys that are looking for to sponsor me, you can drop my Instagram in there somewhere. Saxon Softest quoted 4 white rolls, 4 ply. Best toilet paper in the business.
Where's your toilet?
The trench.
Oh
outside.
dear.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Shovel man there.
Oh,
Just
great,
normally just
great.
dig the hole just before I go.
Great. Awesome.
Yeah, it's humble. Do you know what I mean?
There's that word again.
Throwing it back
It's
in time.
it's just thrown about so much in boxing.
Yeah.
I've even
it's,
forgotten the meaning of it.
This. Can you tell me this isn't humble? There is a trench right under his window. That's normally where I go.
Not his bed then.
No, it's just right, literally outside. So yeah. As I said, I've got a towel for a blind.
Towel for a blind.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, how's those October Red t-shirts doing?
Yeah, they're cool. You know, I like these.
That one's alright for training because it's vented.
I was gonna say the other one gets really kind of sweaty, don't
Yeah,
it?
it does because it's organic cotton. That's probably
Okay.
for more. Yeah.
The vegan t-shirt.
Yeah, it's vegan t-shirt. I don't know what meat is involved in t-shirts, but it's a vegan t-shirt.
Yeah, well,
But
is this vegan as well, or?
Probably not.
Oh, I was gonna say.
That's good for the gym.
Oh yeah, I like these ones. Got some
Vented.
red ones as well. Yeah. These
Yeah,
are
you
pretty
kitted
cool.
out, mate.
Yeah, I know.
If you wore leggings, I could give you some of them, but you don't.
Do you not have shorts or anything like that?
Not yet.
What, when are they coming?
Might do soon.
Soon.
Yeah.
What about like
Hoodies
vests
and stuff.
or hoodies?
You've got a vest?
Nah, what, an October red vest?
Yeah.
No.
I gave you 2 t-shirts. Did I give you a vest?
Nah, you gave me 2 sets of t-shirts.
Oh.
I didn't get a vest.
Maybe I didn't have your size.
I got 2 red tops.
I have got
2
vests.
black tops.
But maybe I ain't got your size. Otherwise I would have thrown them all in there. Because I'm generous like that.
Yeah, I feel like missing out on a bit.
There's a couple people that I haven't dropped t-shirts off to that I've said that I was going to, so I
In that
think
case, I'm very fortunate.
Yeah, I was about
you
to
didn't
say,
even
you
say
get-
he was bringing them as well. I just dropped them off straight
well,
at the gym. So
yeah.
appreciate that.
Some surprises are nice. Some surprises are nice.
Well,
So
son's Yorkshire fair.
yeah, you go. I want to come up there just so I can get some pictures, because I know I can't film the sparring, but I can get some
You're not
good
allowed to
pictures.
film it?
I wouldn't,
Oh, okay.
because things happen in sparring. And people leak shit out, and nobody isn't calling my name for anything because I'll fall out with everyone. So I'd rather not film it. I'll take pictures, but I won't film it just out of respect for the boxers.
Yeah, that's sweet.
You know, you hear all the sparring rumours, dear
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
and then videos not on my watch.
Yeah,
No.
I get it.
But yeah, cheers for that then, Matty.
No worries.
We'll have to carry on.
Yeah, I'm gonna have need to go get some breakfast.
And me. Hi, and thank you for watching October Red Boxing. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. You can also find us on Instagram at October Red Boxing and on Twitter, October Red UK. And remember, at October Red, we stay ready.